Okay, so let me preface this by saying I have amazing news for me. I put a lot of my energy into applying for a school that I was really passionate about, and I got accepted. So that means that next year I will be a student at FIT in New York City. And if you don't know, I live in California, so it's gonna be across the country. I have to pack up my belongings, pack up everything, get my life in order, say my goodbyes, and hopefully head out there and start a new chapter of my life. But when God giveth, he also taketh away. So that means today I'm actually packing. And the first thing that I'm doing is packing up my records, because I'm not going to take them. I know some people think it's really Pinterest cute and Instagram worthy to have their record players in their dorm rooms, but I'm thinking reasonably. I'm not going to have the space for it. Not going to have the time to sit there and listen to records all day, unfortunately. I'm going to focus on my studies and do as well as I can. So on that note, I'm going to pack my records up and just show you my record collection, what I've bought so far, who I listen to, who I care about. So I'll start by telling you that the record player that I use is an Audio Technica. I know there's probably a bunch of numbers and letters that specifies which one I have, but really all you need to know is Audio Technica, and I bought $10 speakers from Target, computer speakers, I believe, and that is what I use for my record player setup. It sits on this little IKEA table behind me. She's already packed though, just gotta pack the records now. The places that I buy my records, I get my records from like local record stores. So around me I have a Rasputin, Streetlight Records. I've bought from Amazon, Barnes and Nobles, and then a really good place to find rare records or things that probably aren't currently being pressed would be like Discogs. I can put a link down below. Discogs is pretty much a record marketplace, so anyone can log on, make an account, and sell their records to you. So now that we got some of the basic bitch information out of the way, now we can start looking at what I have. So the first record is this EP by Alice Glass. I believe it's colored. It is, it's red. I'm not taking out every single record though. But it's a really cute EP. I believe the EP is just called Alice Glass. If you're a Crystal Castles fan, they don't make music anymore because of stuff. But Alice Glass has an EP, and it's amazing. And I'm happy that I got this one. Next, we have Super Sunset by Ali X. This is one of her EPs. It's signed. I believe I got a bundle with a shirt and a necklace, but I don't know where the shirt and the necklace are. But one of the only few signed ones that I have. And I really love the song Not So Bad in LA. I'm pretty sure she has a song that's going viral on TikTok right now called Bitch. Love that song. But I knew about it before it was popping on TikTok, so. Next we have Vonicura by Bjork. It's one of the only Bjork records that I have. It's one of my favorite Bjork albums. This is not the normal artwork. This is the normal artwork. So you probably have seen this cover if you listen to Bjork. Amazing album. It was Bjork returning to... What was the gap between this album and the one before it? I can't tell you off the top of my hat, but great album. It's Bjork. You have to have one Bjork record or you're an idiot. Next, we have Utopia by Bjork. Not my favorite Bjork album, but I bought it before it even came out. It's her latest album. And I'm pretty sure I have, it's peach colored, the vinyl. But again, I'm not taking out every single disc to show you. This one was released by Rough Trade. You can't buy it anymore. So I'm one of 5,000 who owns this, and that makes me feel very accomplished. Next, we have Pang by Caroline Polachek. Let's hope I said that correctly, because I've only said it in my head up until this point. A really beautiful album. The artwork is just stunning. If you like dreamy, poppy type of music and you haven't listened to this yet, I suggest you give it a chance. My favorite song pretty much ever, Hey Big Eyes, Look at Me Now, so beautiful. Feels like you're swimming in an acid pool of rainbows. The best album by Charlie XCX, True Romance. It was her first album. Not gonna say much, but this is the peak right here. You know, if you like you some pop too, if you like you some vroom vroom, good for you, but this is peak Charlie XCX. What I Like, Black Roses, Lock You Up, peak. We also have the double LP of Number One Angel and Pop 2. I think I got this on Valentine's Day for myself. But how cute is it? Good music, but it's not peak Charlie XCX. So, this is an artist named Chastity. Canadian artist. So if you're Canadian, I'm not. Honestly, there's not much to say. Just give music a chance. Listen to it. If you like alternative type of music. Alright. I know you bitches know who this is. Immunity by Clairo. You know, it took me a long time to finally accept the fact that I had to listen to Clairo. And when I did, I fell in love with this album. I'm pretty sure it's my most played album of 2020, even though it came out last year. But I just got into her at the beginning of the year, the end of last year, after a lot of convincing myself that I would never listen to her. And guess what? That was a mistake, because just such a nice, mellow, beautiful album. You know, I'm sure most of you guys have heard Sophia. Cute song, but the best song on this album is North. So make sure you listen to You Some North. We don't have to listen to Sophia just because she was blasting on TikTok, but North. Maybe Bags. North. Crystal Castles. I'm gonna just do myself a favor, not go into the history of this duo, electronic duo from Canada. Just say it's good music. Personally, they're a little fucked, and let's just support Alice Glass, but admire the music that they gave us. The best Crystal Castles album. If you have never experienced listening to Insulin, go play that motherfucker right now. Give it a play. Inject yourself with a little insulin yourself if you need to. If your blood sugar is low, listen to this album. The Queen of Disco, Donna Summer. This is an EP, The Four Seasons of Love. It's really pretty. It's really nice. I wouldn't say it's some of her most memorable or best music, but look how gorgeous she is. Had to have it. And if you don't know, there's a song on SZA's album, Control. I believe it's Anything. Samples from this EP. This is a live album, and I'm not a live music type of person, but you give me a live album by Donna Summer, I'm gonna buy it. And the best song on here is obviously MacArthur Park Suite. It's 20 minutes long of different renditions of MacArthur Park by Donna Summer. And if you don't know that song, then you don't have taste. But seriously, listen to MacArthur Park. So we have Father John Misty. If you've never listened to Father John Misty, it's very guitar based, very lyrical. You really want to listen to what he's saying. Turn the volume up, listen to his words. He has some interesting things to say. And this album really helped me through a lot at the beginning of the year. Even though I've listened to it long before when it came out. I just kind of was going through a rough time, and this is the album that, I don't know what it was about it, but it helped me through some hard times, so special place right here. LP1, have to have it. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with mine because it sounds distorted, but it's pretty to look at, right? And we have the album on our phones anyways, so just glad to have the physical. And of course, we need to have Melissa. I think I got Melissa on Discogs because I couldn't find it anywhere else, and it wasn't too expensive. But, you know, I have to have pretty much everything by FKA Twigs. And of course, we have to have Magdalene, however you want to say it. Mary Magdalene, Creature of Desire. Best song on here is Daybed. Really beautiful album. Probably the best album of 2019. Don't know about you. The artwork may scare off some, but I think it's really beautiful. I'm pretty sure it was the same artist who did her first album, Jessie Conda, and I love it. So this is probably my latest purchase, last purchase for a long time. It is Kiss, my Super Bowl ring by The Garden. It's electronic, it's alternative, it's rock, it's punk, it's fun. I love The Garden. Really good album. Probably my favorite album of 2020. Listen, they're twins. Listen. Oh, of course we have Grimes, Visions, the only album by Grimes that you really need. Art Angels is cute. The new one. You know, you have a baby by a billionaire, you lose all your artistic integrity. We have Live Through This by Hole. Best album of all time, released in 1994 by the one and only Courtney Love. I can't praise Courtney Love and Hole enough. Hole is better than Nirvana. Coming from this hole. This was a Target buy. Saw it at Target. Enjoyed the album. Just bought it. Casey Musgrave's Golden Hour. Album of the Year. Grammys? I believe so. My favorite song is Slow Burn. It's the first song, so when my favorite song on an album is the first song, it's really me thinking, was it just because I listened to it first, or is it because it's the best song on the album? I think it's the best song on the album. We'll just go with that. Kate Bush, Hounds of Love. You know, we gotta get past Running Up That Hill, and we just need to listen to the whole damn album. Hello Earth, The Morning Fog, Hounds of Love, the title track, Divine. Listen to some Kate Bush. It's the only one I have, but we're gonna go through the next couple ones quickly because they need no introduction. If you're a basic bitch record collector, you probably already have these, except for maybe 2 of them. This is the UK edition of Lana Del Rey's Born to Die, and it's the UK edition because it has these tracks, and we needed Lolita because Lolita is her best song on Born to Die. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you think it's filler. It's one of her best songs. Period. But of course, we also have the Paradise EP. Ultraviolence. We're skipping Honeymoon. I don't have Honeymoon. It's not one of my faves. We don't have it. Lust for Life. And I have the Urban Outfitters Red Heart-Shaped Love single. Yeah. I don't have Norman fucking Rockwell, but if I had the money, I would get it because it's a great album. Next, we have Queen Bitch www.com. Lil Kim Hardcore. I want to take this out and show you guys because it is hot pink. Well, it looks a little red, but I promise you it's hot pink. And we had to have this because Lil Kim, quite possibly the greatest style icon of all time, the coolest person on the fucking planet. And this is a 90s essential. Big Mama Thing, Queen Bitch, No Time, classic. Mazzy Star. I really want to listen to more Mazzy Star, but this is the album that I know very personally. I'm sure you've heard Fade Into You. But it has a lot of good songs. I think my favorite song is Wasted or Blue Light. Really, really beautiful album. And Hope Sandoval is gorgeous. Puberty 2 by Mitski. This is the album that got me into Mitski. I would say Dan the Dancer is probably one of my favorite songs ever. Something about the lyrics just are really unique and they really speak to me. Which is such a weird thing to say, but you have to have a very personal relationship with music to maybe understand how it feels to have a song that feels like you could have written it yourself, or when you instantly listen to it and really listen to the lyrics, you feel like, that's me. Corny, but love that song, love that album. Be the Cowboy. According to iTunes, my most played song of all time is Geyser by Mitski. Maybe because it's only a minute long, but it's also an amazing song. So, great album. Nobody is cute, but, you know, everybody loves Nobody, but I love me some Geyser. So this is Observatory Mansions by Nicole Dollanganger. You really should be listening to her if you haven't already. She is probably one of my favorite artists of all time. I got this because it's one of the only albums she has pressed. It's not my favorite album by her. It's an amazing album still. But really, I would love to own Natural Born Losers on LP. So somebody tell Nicole to press Natural Born Losers just so I can have it, even though I won't have a record player anymore. In Utero by Nirvana. You know, not one of those basic bitches who listens to Nevermind, or otherwise known as The Baby in the Pool. You know, In Utero is the superior album with the superior songs such as Me, Milk It, Dumb. Amazing album. This is Nirvana at their best. It's Rina Sawayama. Oh god, I couldn't tell you the name of the EP. I could tell you every single song. But I can also tell you that they delivered it bent. So I haven't even opened it because I was so upset. But every time I listen to Alter Life, Alter Life, Alter Life, I'm reminded that I got a bent EP. But I also got a really cute shirt in a bundle. It's Rina. La Rosalia. If you do not do yourself the favor of branching out and listening to music in a language other than your own, then that's on you, because Spanish music, we're not talking K-pop, we're talking Spanish flamenco from Spain. Really gorgeous. The sounds are incredible. It blends a lot of things you might have already heard with, you know, some more traditional Spanish sounds, like the clicking, the tapping of like flamenco shoes, and clapping as well. And it's just, you know, if you listen to some of her singles, it's a little more modern, but if you listen to this album, it's a little more avant-garde. Really cute. Lucid Dreaming by Say Lulu. This is a really beautiful synthy, dreamy pop album. If you don't know who they are twins. So remember, twins equals good music. The Garden, Say Lulu, done. But this album is really pretty. It's a little older at this point. Maybe 5 years old. But I would definitely listen to it. Macedonia by St. Vincent. There are a lot of great albums by St. Vincent. I would say my favorite album is the one before this, which is the self-titled one, but this is the one that I happen to own, and I'm happy about that. It does have my favorite song, Pills, and Happy Birthday, Johnny. It's a pretty album. And if you did not know, if you're also a fan of the song Pills, that it's not her singing the chorus, it's Cara Delevingne with her nice, beautiful, bushy eyebrows. And the last full-length size EP is the soundtrack to The Valley of the Dolls. My mom got this for me for my birthday last year. And it holds a special place in my heart because my favorite movie, one of my favorite actresses, and the opening song by Dionne Warwick is a classic. And finally, we have a single disc. What are they called? 45s? I'm a little too young to know, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a 45. And this is an 80s song. Its voices carry. and that's why I bought it. I saw it in a thrift shop. I was introduced to the song Voices Carried by, of course, Sky Ferreira. We're not going to talk about her because she hasn't put out music in a decade at this point. 2013, let's start getting that album out, Sky. But I saw it in a thrift shop, and I thought it was super cute. It was an 80s themed thrift shop, so that's why they had a Till Tuesday vinyl, and I bought it. And that is the last record in my record collection. So after I'm done filming this, I'm going to go ahead and put everything in a box and let it collect dust until I'm 50 years old and I open the box again. And maybe one day I'll get to revisit my record collection. But for now, it's going away so I can go away and fulfill my dreams in New York. So if anything, I hope you got from this video was maybe introduced you to some new music or let you reminisce on some music you already love. So without further ado, thank you for watching. You can follow me on my socials that I will link below. And music.
Across